Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. In this video, we're going to talk about Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee Simmons gearing up to face off in court 2026. Now, in case you guys are not aware, Kimora Lee Simmons' husband, Tim Lisner, he was caught up in some, legal wranglings with the Malaysian government, and they were about to put him behind bars. They were going to put him away for a very long time. And what they did was to sign an agreement for him to pay back some of the money that he took. Now, they did pay back some of the money as they promised, but that money was taken from Russell Simmons' account. And when Russell realized that, his money was disappearing and he asked Kimora about it, she was like, I'm entitled to that money, Russell, because Russell Simmons had invested in Celsius and his investment paid off big time. If you guys remember, Kobe Bryant invested in Celsius the same time. It paid off big time. And then this former assistant's claim that Kobe had promised her a pretty penny and as such sued. But anyway, she did not get that money that she was suing for. So Russell got, when I tell you that it was quite a few $1 million, it was quite a few $1 million. And, Kimora Lee Simmons and her husband, Tim Lisner, they dipped into Russell's account. And when Russell took them to court, Kimora and her husband said they're entitled to that money under California Free Speech Act. And the judge was like, BS. Ain't nothing like that, okay? This is not free speech. This is money. But you understand why they use the Free Speech Act, right? Because she's saying whatever Russell has is hers and it's Tim. Kimora is really, really something else. No. There's a new report out. Came out 2 days ago. It says Russell Simmons and his ex-wife Kimora Lee Simmons are gearing up for a tense 2026 showdown in court over multi-million-dollar stock dispute. Okay. So to give you guys the stock dispute we're talking about, after he got that money from Celsius, he further decided that he's going to invest some of it, buy some stocks and some bonds. And Kimora was like, you know what? My husband, Tim, he's excellent at accounting. And since we're all family, Tim knows a few places where he can put your money, Russell. And Russell was so trusting of Kimora. He was like, okay, no problem. But then he wanted some information. Where was the money invested? Where's the money? It wasn't there, right? No. The report further states the former Hollywood power couple have been locked in a heated battle since 2021, with Russell recently moving to depose Kimora. In September, Russell Simmons filed a motion requesting that Kimora Lee Simmons produce private text messages and other documents he says are vital to the case. So he basically told the court that he would like, the communication from a particular time frame on Kimora's phone because that's where he can find the evidence. He has the evidence that the money is missing, but they need a trail of it to see how they conjured up that plan. No. He's going to get it because the judge is just throwing out Kimora's argument. No. The former couple will start 2026 not with a celebration, but in a courtroom battle over Celsius energy drink stock shares. Married from 1998 until their split in 2009, the two have continued to clash in the years since. Adding to the mix is Kimora's ex-husband, Tim Lisner, who married in 2014 but later separated from due to his own legal troubles. The fight over Celsius shares, now worth millions, has been ongoing for years, with tensions building as both sides refuse to back down. Now, according to In Touch, a Los Angeles Superior Court judge recently scheduled the trial date for January 2nd, 2026, just after New Year's Eve, setting the stage for a dramatic face-off. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, Russell Simmons is going to win this one because so far everything is in his favor. Kimora's argument is extremely weak and the judge is not buying it. Everything that, she had, put up as her defense in court, it was tossed out. So this time around, I believe that things are going to work out in Russell's favor. Now, guys, if you also know, do you remember when Kimora tried to convince us that Russell is crazy? Russell doesn't want to take care of the kids and all of that? No, make no mistakes. We're not supporting Russell, not living up to his responsibilities. But Russell was saying to Kimora, when you messed around with my money, you were thinking about your man. You weren't thinking about your kids, because now that you messed with all of that money, where am I supposed to get money to give to those girls? It is your fault. It is not my fault. You stole my money. So when you robbed from me, you also stole from your kids. And Russell Simmons, I'm going to say Russell Simmons is a douche, but I definitely agreed with him. And even shortly after Sean Diddy Combs was arrested, Kimora was on Instagram throwing shades at Russell, tagging him, in a post about Sean Diddy Combs' arrest and saying that, implicating that he's next. But the internet was not having it. They clapped back at her and they said, Kimora, whatever Russell was doing, you were a part of it. You stole that man money, gave to your husband, and now you try to make that man look crazy on the internet, and we literally actually believed you at first. So I hope you guys, remember that post that she did and her daughter was crying, and Russ told us that she was orchestrating the kids against him, and it is definitely true. Now, again, let me reiterate, yes, his kids are adults, but I do believe that he should support them, even into college. Yes, we saw that clip of him asking his daughter if she doesn't have a sugar daddy. Just the old traditional values of the family. Kimora had a sugar daddy, and that sugar daddy was Russell. So Russell wants to encourage his kids to get a sugar daddy as well. One twisted, messed up set of people, not the kids, Russell and Kimora. And that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. This is quite a roller coaster, and I'm tuned all the way in. Now, stay tuned. I have another video coming up of Russell refusing to pay his victim, saying that he is retired and he doesn't have the money and all of that. Russell is literally booking himself a one-way ticket to prison, and that is what Kimora is waiting on, to not pay him. But if Kimora knew anything, she would know that Russell would still be fighting the case from behind bars. But stay tuned. Remember, subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.